Good afternoon and welcome to U-32 High School. I'm Paul Parton and I'm going to be bringing you the call on this boys Division II versus Division III high school soccer matchup. Today's matchup here on CBTSport.net features the Thetford Academy Panthers against the U-32 Raiders. It's homecoming Saturday for U-32. A lot of games have been going on the last couple days here. We've had the U-32 football team playing North Country last night. Coming up a little short, we had JV boys soccer, JV girls soccer. We had field hockey. We also have a girls soccer matchup against the Harwood Highlanders, and that's the nightcap under the lights here at U-32 High School at 7 p.m. But boys soccer is on the menu right now. And we're looking at matchup between Thetford and U-32. Let's go to Derek Dunning, the new AD for U-32 High School for the lineups.
Number 4, Wyatt Paletta. Number 5, Nolan Pepe. Number 7, Aiden Keene. Number 8, Hunter Clay. Number 10, Jacob Gilman. Number 11, Mitchell Parkman. Number 15, Boone Fahey. And number 16, Connor Cutter Walker. Thetford Academy is coached by Bob Bristol. He is assisted by Enrique Paletta.
There's the starting lineup for the
And now the starting lineup for your U-32.
Here's Derek Dunning with the U-32 Raiders.
In goal, number 99, A.J. Moore. Number 4, Caden Bodick Turner. Number 7, Finn Lowe. Number 9, Finn O'Donnell. Number 11, Bennett Clark. Number 12, Noah Kopsko. Number 13, Shiloh Weiss. Number 14, Roy McLean. Number 21, Dylan Hinchcliffe. Number 22, Maddox Heiss. And number 30, Zachary Carter. The Raiders are coached by Mike Moyes. He is assisted by Brian Clark. And now, please rise for the play of the national anthem.
Welcome to CBTSport.net Game of the Week. Bringing you high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CBTSport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy.
All right, we are almost ready to go here. First of all, give a shout out to Sammy Tucker, dynamic cameraman for this matchup of boys soccer. I call it a D2, D3 matchup. Thetford Panthers play in boys Division III, and the U-32 Raiders play in Division II soccer. The Raiders come into this matchup with a record of 3-0. Thetford comes in with a record of 1-1. They had a nice opening season win against Rivendell Academy. And then they took on the high-powered People's Academy Wolves. People's a perennial power in Division III and one of the definitely top powerhouse, top 3 or 4 teams in Division III. And Thetford was down by them 4-1. U-32 coming off a 14-0 victory against Linden Institute, and that was a thumping. Call it the LI Massacre But really, it was a well-played game, and LI just almost all freshmen, a couple sophomores, very few upperclassmen, but all together, nice-looking squad, nice-looking game for U-32. So we are getting ready for the start here. It looks like Thetford in the white jerseys, blue shorts will have the kickoff against U-32. We'll do our best with the small numbers on the distant field here, and Sammy Tucker will bring you the action that I miss. Looks like starting up front will be McGovern at the striker up top for Thetford. Some final instructions coming from the officials for the players. Clock keeper ready. And the Raiders are in their blue home jerseys with the black shorts and blue socks. So Aiden Keene, the senior, playing that striker spot, kicking things off. He will send it back. And a quick blast into the U-32 zone. You'll see that U-32 really likes playing possession soccer. The Onion River Capital Soccer influence. A lot of club soccer players on this U-32 roster. There's Parton on the far side. Sends it back to Kopsko. Here's the through ball to Parton from Clark. Clark's a playmaker. Parton crosses it and off the side of his foot, out of bounds. Deflected, and we'll see. Will that be a corner? It will. So the Raiders win a corner kick. And over to take this corner, Caden Bodock-Turner, the sophomore midfielder, deadly corner kick accuracy. The Raiders elect to go with a short corner quite frequently, but watched Bodock-Turner last year, and he stuck 3 for JV in the net. There's a cross into the middle, open in front of the mouth. Here's the shot, and blasted by Clark, but over the net. Good opportunity there. And we'll talk about it later on free kicks, probably especially. Ben Clark, only a junior, has a cement boot. He kicks that ball so hard. As an official, after he takes a kick, you might want to check it to make sure it's not warped, because he blisters it. It's not a ball you want to get in front of unless you're a very brave soul. Here's the kickoff for the keeper. It's Justin Robinson, the junior keeper for the Panthers. Back, Panthers get first touch, but Clark comes away with it. Clark looking down the left side. Switches fields, looking for Maddox Heiss. Heiss, one of the sensational sophomores as well. A very strong sophomore class for this U-32 Raider team. Dispossessed, here's the takeaway. Nice pass ahead by Linehan. Here's Weiss. Weiss now sends the through ball to Parton. Parton on his horse. Around the left side, cuts it back to Kopsko. Good two-man game, and they're going to nab a Raider for the offsides. It might have been Parton on the give and go with Kopsko. Here's the blast, cleared away by the Panthers. Kopsko now down the left side, looking for Parton on the sideline. Sends it ahead, crossed into the middle to Finn O'Donnell. O'Donnell has 6 goals on the season already. And last year I heard one of the issues for the Raiders, covered them a lot, but was having trouble finding the back of the net. Certainly they're finding the back of the net this year. Here's the ball forward, first touched by Heiss, can't keep it in play. Wyatt Paletta pressuring him for the Panthers. Getting ready for the throw-in is Pape. Good throw forward. Heiss gets first touch on it. Skip header attempted and not kept in. You'll look, it's a multi-line field. The blue line is the sideline for the soccer, not the white. White is the football box. Warren playing with the throw-in. He plays that same right back position his older brother Noah played a couple years ago before he graduated. Picking right up where his older brother left off. His brother maybe as a senior, a bigger and stronger defender. Here's a chance. Head O'Donnell battling for it. Parton keeps possession, but it's taken right back. That's Parkman that time. Oh, and Parkman's cleaned out. That's going to be a whistle against the Raiders. Thetford will take the free kick. McLean, as I mentioned, picking right up his brother, was a big, strong defender by the time he became a senior. And the younger McLean is certainly getting there, very, very skillful. Maybe a smidge more skillful than his older brother with a lot of club soccer play. Sorry, Noah, if you're listening. But McLean is a leader at that right back spot, too, just a team leader. Here's O'Donnell dancing through defenders, keeps control, sends it back to Clark. That's within Clark's range if he wanted to take it. Weaves past the defender. His through ball, O'Donnell with a cross into the middle. Missed kick. Here's Weiss, and Weiss tries to cross into the middle off the side of his foot. Weiss is a player we'll enjoy watching for the next couple of years, another member of that sensational sophomore class. And if you cracked Weiss open, I have a feeling you'd find some type of atomic energy source, because he's got a motor on him that just won't quit. Goes 100% full speed every minute he's on the field. I've never seen him put his hands on his knees or look tired ever. And that goes back from coaching against him in third grade when he was a Calais superstar, and I coached Berlin. So glad he's on my team, because I really didn't like playing against him. He was too good. And there's another offsides call against the Raiders, calling it tight. I didn't see that one. And with the football lines, it's pretty clear. You can pick up when somebody's offsides. Free kick will go the Panthers' way. I think this is Emmett Terry. Trying to make out the numbers up ahead. Jake Gilman. Here's Weiss with a through ball looking for Heiss. We like seeing that Weiss to Heiss combination. Both Calais players. Nice cross by Heiss. O'Donnell gets there. But Robinson comes out just at the right time and makes the play. Good punt, long punt. Here's Parton down the left side. Looks inside to O'Donnell. The give and go. Parton on the run. He's got some room. Crosses into the middle. Oh, it's a nice one. And it's a finish by O'Donnell. And the Raiders go up 1-0. At the 33-24 mark. We'll see if the replay came through on that one. It's deflected and finished by O'Donnell. Nice tight shot. And the Raiders go up 1-0. And Thetford will have the kickoff. Here's Clark in the middle. Sends it back. A lot of faith in that back line. It's an experienced back line, except for Kopsko. He's that left back there, one of the sophomores again, who plays very strong. Won't be intimidated by anybody over there's the left side. Nice takeaway by Finn Lowe. But Turner was looking through the through ball there, deflected away by the defense. Good play by Thetford. Ball played in the middle. Here's a takeaway and a run by Jake Gilman. Clark to Parton. Parton right back to Clark. On the outside to Kopsko. Sending it forward, O'Donnell, one-on-one. He tips it over the keeper. And a brilliant clear that time. See if we can get a number on the person who made the play. Number 8 maybe, Hunter Clay, I believe, and it was Clay. The Raiders will get another corner kick. And they go short corner on this one. Into the middle, it's in the air. Heiss gets a head on it. A little too long for him to be able to direct it back at the net. Raiders get back into their shape. It will be Parkman taking this goal kick for the Panthers. And a little confusion on the line. He had it on the football goal line instead of the goalie box. That can be confusing when you play a multi-sport facility field for the first time. McLean with a nice header, good control. Clark cycles in, working with Weiss. Here's Clark. I think if Clark has a great handle, well, the thing you'll notice about him as the game progresses, just so dangerous on 50-50 balls. He simply doesn't lose them. This ball tipped into the keeper, and Robinson picks it up to make the play. Raiders had a good schedule this year. I'm not sure if it was the new AD that made it or Hank that made it, but they had a nice progression this year, and maybe some teams that weren't as strong this year. They started with Randolph and worked their way up to Linden. Got a nice 3-0 start, and later on, as they get their rhythm under them, they'll be moving to some stronger teams, including Harwood, who's going to be tough, Stowe, who's going to be tough, Montpelier, defending state runner-up in boys soccer. So they'll be moving into those teams after they have a few wins under their belt and some time to really feel themselves out, and an opportunity for Coach Mike Noyes to really get a feel for what his team can do. Well played by Cutter Walker. And cleared out. Good power by Parkman. Sends that onto the old field hockey field, which is being refurbished this year here at U-32. Clark now with the ball. Makes his move. Alex Keene has filled in on that left wing spot. Clark weaves through two defenders. Gets past three. Crosses into the middle. And an easy tap in. And it's Weiss tapping in the goal. And, wow, a beauty for the Raiders. No, it's going to be an offsides. Or it crossed the end line just before that cross. It didn't seem like the Raiders celebrated quite enthusiastically enough for their second goal of the game. Luke Page in now on this right wing side for the U-32 Raiders. McLean will take the throw in. Clark will dump it off to Hinchliff, and Hinchliff is one of the starter seniors. There's two center backs, Hinchliff and Finn Lowe, just so strong, so fast. They've got a lot of experience. They were both starters in those same spots last year, and really give the Raiders some solid center backs that Coach Mike Noyes can trust. Here's the throw-in on the far side for Thetford. Played down nicely. I believe that was Zephyr Lowe. Playing it down. It might have been Keene, Alex Keene on the far side. So tipped out of bounds. Going to pick it up is Perez. TJ will actually dump it off. He'll let Cutter Walker take the throw in. Here's the throw down the line, headed away by Weiss. He's that kind of offensive center midi, kind of center forward that you like. He's all over the place. He's going to be around and near the play all game long. Clark, the center defensive back, plays it forward on the foot of Hayes, who's checked into the game. Excellent defensive play by Parkman. Dumps it off to his teammate, Emmett Terry. Clark again coming up with that loose ball. Keene making the run down the left side. Clark through three defenders. He finds Keene with a through ball. Keene crosses into the middle, and the keeper, Robinson, is there to scoop it up. Good turn move that time by Jake Gilman. Here's McLean now. He's got time. He's got space. Finds Hayes. Into the middle, takeaway by Terry. But what about Turner? Right back, a little ping pong going on. Takeaway. Clark has it now. Clark uses his body to shield the ball well. Finds Weiss. Weiss has got some moves too, but he's a good dancer. He's got that ball at his foot. It's hard to stay with him. On the far side to Kopsko. Kopsko into the middle. Ball out Turner. Here's Keene. Keene, one of the stronger players for U-32 out there. Here's the bouncer, Robinson, coming out at just the right time. Mishandles a little bit, but comes away with a loose ball. Down the near side, Perez. Cleared forward by Cutter Walker. McLean, good communication with Clark. Clark looking forward to Bodak Turner. Serves it into the middle. Cutter Walker clears it away. McLean with a header. Here's Gilman for Thetford. Crosses it back. Long ball ahead, intended for Oshiini. It will be a Thetford Panther throw-in. Far side, I think it's Emmett Terry. Oshanii on the far side challenging. And slide tackle out of bounds. And it will be the first corner kick. Ulez Junker will take it. Kept in, dangerous, finally cleared away by Kopsko. Here's Clark in the middle, moving it up. He goes through the defender that time. That one whistle's going to go against U-32. and absolutely, I think it was Parkman who gave the charge signal. No, that might have been Hunter Clay. Gave the charge signal, and he was absolutely right. That was an offensive foul in basketball. Here's Parkman. Plays it short to the right side. Served in. Headed away by McLean. Early season, I made the observation that some of those lobbing air balls might have been a weakness for U-32, but if I recognized it, I know experienced coach Mike Noyes recognized it as well. And the last few games, they've looked very good in the air on the defensive back line, playing those high balls. Here's the first touch. Easy play for Alex Moore. AJ, as he likes to be called. And that one served right onto the foot of Gilman. Boy, his eyes were big on that one. He saw the back of the net. He saw that ball rolling to him like a kickball pitch. Couldn't make the connection. Here's McLean now. Good challenge by Gilman, and it's out of bounds. It will be a throw-in Raiders. McLean with a throw, looking for an open teammate. Down the line, looking for Page. Luke Page, one of the juniors on this team, a small junior contingent. Nice takeaway by McGovern. Kopsko sees Keene on the far left side. Here's Keene with his through ball looking for Weiss. And wisely played out of bounds by Hunter Clay, I believe, number 8 on the far side. Quick throw in. Nice for the cross. Page is there. Looks for the header. Almost made the connection with it and couldn't quite get under it enough to redirect it at goal. Goal kick for the Panthers. Beautiful night for soccer here at U-32 High School. Clark playing it out of the air. Oshanii pressuring him. On the far side, it's Junker. This is that possession game that I talked about. Raiders like to play. They will draw the offense up to put pressure on them, opening up through balls like this one to Alex Keene down the left side. Well defended on the far side by Thetford. Cleared out. I think it was Cutter Walker. Number 16, I believe. No, it might have been Boone Fahey, number 15. Beautiful field. Press box is about 50 yards away from the side. So here's Junker down the far side, working one-on-one against Finn Lowe. Lowe plays it out of bounds and lets his defense get resituated. Oh, big hit there, and that's going to be a free kick as Hinchcliffe goes hard into Gilman. Raiders will have to set the wall up for this one. Gilman resituates. Easy to know what 10 yards is right now with the football lines there. Raiders set up a 3-man wall about 12 yards away. There's Gilman on target, but headed away. There's Clark getting in the way of that one. It's a trip call. I think the players were kind of tripping over each other's feet there, left and right. Ref finally gets it under control with the whistle. Free kick for the Raiders. Hinchcliffe now reverses too low. Great ball reversal. Young teams should watch the style of this U-32 Raider team. You'll see it in some other teams too. Another team, Montpelier, plays that same style. They attack from the back. That's what you call it. Another wave of subs, and Coach Mike Noyes is very, very blessed with some good depth this season on this U-32 roster. Last year, a real thin bench, a real thin JV team. They only had 25 players, maybe 26 in the whole program. So to keep a JV roster running, Coach Noyes, which is a very thin bench with the grueling 2-month-long season where you pack in 2 or 3 games a week, little nagging injuries can add up. Here's a ball, Parton on the left side, back into the game. Nice cross into the middle. Oh, and Robinson is there, coming up nicely. Right on target to Finn O'Donnell there, but Robinson came up. Here's the play by Perez, looking for Oceanii down the line, couldn't make the connection. Cam Tatro is checked in to the right back spot for U-32. Here's the through ball. O'Donnell chasing down the through ball with Parkman, a 50-50 ball. O'Donnell's speed will come away with it. And he's taken down, and there's going to be a whistle. Free kick from the angle. Raiders can play this almost like a corner with a little better angle. This is one of those balls, if O'Donnell can hook it just right, any number of Raiders can run in and have a good opportunity to get ahead on it. I like Ben Clark as a target. This one a little low. It's low, right in the zone. Nobody gets a foot on it. There's a foot. There's a shot by Finn Lowe, and right into the hands of Robinson. Lowe sacrificed power for accuracy, and Robinson was in the lane. Throwing for Thetford. On the foot of Gilman. Good challenge by Zephyr Lowe, number 16, who's checked into the game. Good thought by O'Donnell. He was looking for Parton down that left wing. Here comes Clark. Clark will find Parton. Clark battling through 2 defenders, keeps it himself. Crosses into the middle. Acrobatic play by multi-sport athlete Maddox Heiss. Quality hockey player as well for the U-32 program, but couldn't redirect it back into play. First touched by Thetford. Clark now looks long for Parton. And Parton gets to the ball before it goes out of bounds. Nice takeaway by the Panther defender. Here's Clark. Into Kopsko. Kopsko, here's another through ball to Parton. And well defended back there by Hunter Clay. Skipped by Kopsko, and that one rolls over the sideline. It will be a throw-in. Emmett Terry will take it for Thetford. Still 1-0 on an early O'Donnell goal number 7. So it goes out of bounds. It will be a Raider throw-in. A couple substitutes checking in. Weiss back into the game along with Bodot Turner. I mentioned they don't need much for time on the bench. Both of them, especially Weiss, have great motors. There's Weiss showing off his rest, looking for the through ball, deflected away by Clay. Clay, a very solid center back for this Thetford team. Panthers certainly counting on him. This one, Cutter Walker sent into the U-32 zone. Hinchliff is there, returning the serve. Parkman controls. On the weak side to Cutter Walker. Here's Tatro now. Tatro battling for it. Double team taken away. Zephyr Lowe. Nice ball forward to Heiss. Maddox looking for O'Donnell and off the side of his foot. Throw-in will be taken by Cutter Walker for the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Raider ball. Tatro will take the throw in for U-32. Bodot Turner with a through ball. O'Donnell on his horse. Gets control of it. Oh, and a nice takeaway. Here's Weiss right back the other way, though. Keeps control. Looking for the through ball to Parton. I think it's Boone Fahey on that far side defense for Thetford, number 15. Yes, it is. Fahey with a deflection. Thetford gets possession. Out of bounds, it will be Raider ball. Tatro will take the throw. Bodot Turner. Hinchliff has all day with the ball. Looking ahead for O'Donnell. O'Donnell with a skip header. It's a loose ball. Lowe. Zephyr Lowe wins it. Taken away by Thetford. Here's Gilman now. Gilman works it back onto the foot of McGovern. McGovern looking for the give and go. Tatro with a nice chest forward. Here's Weiss looking for O'Donnell on the through ball. And Robinson perfectly timed challenge that time to come out, prevent the easy look for O'Donnell. O'Donnell just turns on the jets and he is open. Here's Moore on the back pass from Hinchliff. Tatro with a nice ball to Bodot Turner. Bodot Turner looking forward. Zephyr Lowe. Dispossessed. Perez now switches fields. Weiss is there. Weiss had in mind to hit Heiss. Weiss and McGovern in a little wrestling match there. I think both of them had a little shoulder, little jersey, little arm, and Weiss gets called for it in the end. Headed forward by Oshiniyi. McGovern, physical play on Bodok Turner, and this one's going to get called. Leg before ball, and it's coming back for a free kick for U-32. Bedford doing a good job staving off some challenges from the Raiders. Good pressure by U-32. Long ball forward by Finn Lowe. Parton's there, gets his head on it. Loose ball deflected away. I think that was Fahey again. Tatro, excellent ball to O'Donnell. O'Donnell switches directions. It's deflected up, and the keeper Robinson makes the play on the end line. Those balls flying up with crazy spin in front of the goal mouth can be dangerous. Robinson handles that one quite well. I'm not sure how bad the push was, but it was certainly sold well, so it's going to be a free kick for Thetford. The best bet is not to put your hands on the back of the opponent, so take the benefit of the doubt out of the ref's mind. Parton heads this one away. Parton, an excellent air ball player. Also a multi-sport athlete, plays basketball for the U-32 Raiders. One of only 2 basketball players on this Raider team, Alex Keene the other. Quite a few hockey players that can do both. This is one of them. Maddox Heiss plays it back to Tatro. Tatro into the middle. O'Donnell battling for it. Here's a shot, a blast, and a goal! That one by Zephyr Lowe. And the Raiders go up 2-0. Excellent cross by Tatro, deflected around. O'Donnell taps it. Parton steps off nicely and lets Lowe, who has the best angle, finish her off. So the Raiders up 2-0 now. Headed away nicely by Finlow. It's Bodok Turner. Nice move. Around one defender. Chip forward. O'Donnell making his run. Takes possession. Here's the cross. Heiss deflects it toward the goal, but with no pace. Bodok Turner, and he's going to draw the foul. It's going to be a free kick from about 25 yards out for U-32. And this is the kick I'm talking about. Bodok Turner, very accurate. Ben Clark can blister a ball. So Bodok Turner looks like he's lining up for it. He takes it crossed, and too much pace for his teammates to get there to get a header on it. I like the trajectory of that free kick. It was that bender where runners from the far side come in on it and just can redirect it with a good header. Just a little too much pace for his teammates to get on that one. Another wholesale substitution. Page back in. Keene back in. Hayes back in, I believe. Let's see. Yes, Hayes back in as well. And McLean back in, giving Kopsko a rest on that left side of the defense. Here's Clark. Nifty move. Clark making his move down the middle. 2 defenders. 3, 4 defenders, and finally he gets cut off at the pass. Sneaky fast, big steps, and strong with the ball. Here's Page now. Keeps possession into the middle. Bodok Turner. Nice cross. Keene is there. Cleared out. Here's a shot by McLean just wide left of the post. I mentioned Rory, older brother Noah, was a big part of our broadcast team for CBTsport.net for the past 3 or 4 years, and certainly miss him. He's going to probably be back over winter break, so we'll hear Noah hopefully on some basketball and hockey this winter. Well headed out. Well played that time by Hayden Keene for Thetford in that center midi spot. Clark again, looking for Keene on the through ball. Excellent pace. Keene with a left-footed cross. Robinson jumps up and punches it out. And that's going to be a dangerous play. Yeah, a Thetford player was going for the header. And a U-32 player wanted to side volley that in for a highlight goal. And those two ingredients equal a whistle and a free kick for the Panthers. Good job by Tatro to head it back into the offensive end. Here's Weiss, around two defenders, gets the left-footed cross off. Maybe got his cleat stuck a little bit on the cross. Great move. Here's Page with a nice first touch, nice second touch. And this one might have deflected off the defender. No, just hooked it to the left. Nice thought. Two good moves there by Page to get that shot off. Here's McLean now, looking ahead for Keene. Defended by Terry. Terry with a nice play back for Thetford. On the far side is Fahey. Fahey working against Lowe. And Robinson picks this one up easily. Now that was Hayes on the far side there. Long punt ahead, intended for Gilman. Gilman gets first touch on it, sends it down the sideline, keeps it in. Great effort by Gilman. Tries to cross into the middle, deflected away by Hinchliff, and there's going to be a whistle. And foul will be called against the Raiders. Oh, handball, it looks like. Handball. Deflection. So this is a good angle corner kick. Gilman takes it. Oh, and that was a nice serve. It was actually, I think that was Gilman jumping up to try to head it in. No, it was Oshaniyi. Very close on that nice serve ball by Gilman and almost headed it in. Looks like back into the game, Finn Linehan. That center midfield spot. Linehan, one of the few seniors, only 5 seniors on this fairly young Thetford team. Tom Mangieri into the game. Senior transfer from Hartford. So a new acquisition this season for the Raiders. Here's Hinchliff. A lot of space to roam. He's looking for a pass off. Nobody challenging him. Hayes with a nice ball looking for Keene ahead. Alex Keene with that nice booming left-footed cross. Page goes up. Header toward the net and just over the crossbar. You know what? I misspoke. Alex Keene's that part, and the rebounding Luke Page, also a multi-sport basketball player for the Raiders. So my apologies to Luke Page. Seeing him leap up for that one made me remember what a good rebounder he is, and he is also on the Raiders roster for U-32 basketball. This boot by Robinson on the goal kick. Give a miss kick. Keene there to pick it up, looking inside. Finds Weiss. Weiss weaving around one defender. Can't get around the second, but Hayes is there to back his teammate up. Keene again. They don't want to give him that left-footed cross again. They've seen the damage he can do. Here's McLean. Cross into the middle. Gets through. Bodak Turner got a lot on that one and bounces it off the defender. Earns himself a corner kick. We'll see if they go short corner or we get to see some of the magic of Bodak Turner. Very, very good boot. And it looks like they are going to go the full corner. Here it is. It's a nice one. It's long. Ben Clark gets first head on it and over the crossbar again. Just a little too floaty and high for him to be able to really snap down on it. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Long kick forward. And this is going to be a foul against the Raiders. Free kick for Thetford. Stepping up to take it looks to be Fahey. Boone Fahey, the sophomore defender. Into the middle. First touch by a Raider. Hayes, I believe. So deflected out of bounds. It will be off the Panthers. Mangieri will take it. So deflected out of bounds again. Mangieri will have another chance at a throw-in. Guessing the Raiders wish that Mangieri had chosen football instead of soccer this fall. They could use a guy like him on their line. Here's McLean with the overlapping run, crosses into the middle and cleared away nicely by Parkman. Fahey fouled, and it will be a free kick for the Panthers. Booming kick. Looking for Oshanii. Lowe is right there with him. Oshanii wins his side a corner kick. Then over to take it looks to be Mike Flett, a freshman midfielder. I think that's number 9. Go away. And, this one never crosses the end line. A lot of young talent on this Thetford Academy team as well. No, that was actually, yeah, it was Porter, number 4. Yep. Freshman, number 4. Here's Mangieri now. Time ticking away in the first half. Looking ahead to Page. Open down with Pate. McLean into the middle to Hayes. Hayes reverses field. Mangieri with under 10 seconds remaining, looking for the long through ball forward off the side of his foot out of bounds. So after a half of play, the U-32 Raiders on their way to improving their record to 4-0 as they are now up by a score of 2-0 on an O'Donnell and a Zephyr Lowe goal. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's second half action. You're watching boys high school soccer on CVTsport.net.
This game is also made possible
Welcome
by
to
Vermont
CVTsport.net Game of the Week.
1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Noel W. Johnson, locally owned, offering home, auto, and business insurance. Whatever you need, just call Noel. Noel Johnson Insurance on 119 River Street in Montpelier. You can reach them by phone at 223-7735 or check them out online, nwjinsurance.com. This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Mark and I worked at Berrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills. We actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barry, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572.
Into the middle. O'Donnell battling for it. Here's a shot, a blast, and a goal! That one by Zephyr. Welcome back to U-32 High School. It's second half action time here, and looking forward to another excellent half of soccer action. Thetford, a relatively young team, had a good showing in the first half, holding U-32 Raiders to just 2 goals. First goal by Finn Lowe on a ball that was bouncing around the middle. The second one, a nice blast by Zephyr Lowe. Raiders will start things off with a kickoff. Ben Clark back on the pitch in the middle. Goes to McLean. On the far side, Zephyr Lowe gets the start in the second half, and this one goes over the sideline. Here's the throw in for TA. Clark heads it forward. It's touched by Linehan. Sending it off to the sideline. Near side here for Fahey. Paletta now. One touch. Here's Clark. It's for Parton. That's a little short. Nice step up by Fahey. Taken right back by the Raiders there. Played back under the reliable foot of Finn Lowe. Pinch lift to Clark. Clark turns to Lowe. Excellent passing here by the Raiders. Deflection. And Raiders keep possession. Zephyr Lowe to Parton. And Zephyr bounces it off. Fahey, no, it must have crossed the line before Zephyr got a boot on it. Here's the throw in for Fahey. I think what the official did there, he knew it was a controversial call, and he allowed the defense to get back into place before Thetford could rush the throw. Well, for me, we'll take the throw in. For Thetford. Oh, it's a nice one. As good as a corner kick into the middle. Here's Perez. Taken away. Here's O'Donnell. Sends it to Heiss, who's making the run down the far side. Maddox Heiss being pursued by Cutter Walker. Cutter Walker taps it out of bounds. It will be a Raider throw-in. McLean will come up to take the throw for U-32. McLean switches fields, finds Weiss. Shiloh Weiss weaving through defense, finds O'Donnell. Maradona moves, shoots, and he scores! Beautiful finish by O'Donnell. Nice setup by Weiss, and the Raiders go up 3-0. There you have it. You got to see it again. So the Raiders up 3-0. A couple subs checking into the game. Long blast into the Raider end. Kicked out of bounds. Thetford crossing into the middle. Clark is there. Sends it wide to Kopsko. Here's Parton on the near side. Oh. Tries to lob it into Kopsko all over the sideline. Finn Lowe with a nice move. Finds Weiss. Weiss looking into the middle. Finds Zephyr Lowe. Little behind him, a takeaway for Thetford. Ben Clark wins that 50-50 ball. Clark, looking for Parton, who had no defender between him and a run. But nice deflection that time. I think it was Hunter Clay, who's made some great defensive plays for the Panthers. It's going to be a push, free kick for Weiss. Now Kopsko will take the free kick. Sends it into the middle, looking for O'Donnell. And it is Clay getting the first touch on this one. Clark comes away with a 50-50 ball, battling with Linehan. And Linehan will get whistled for the foul. Free kick for the Raiders. Kopsko, oh, and this one had a little too much pace. Goes over the sideline. It will be a throw-in for Thetford. Taking the throw-in will be Fahey. Parton was looking for Weiss, trying to thread the needle there. Fahey and Clay made good defensive plays to prevent that pass from getting through. McLean comes up for the throw-in for the Raiders. Near the foot of Bodoc Turner. Here's the cross by McLean, deflected away by the Thetford defense. Weiss wins the 50-50 ball, and he'll play it back to Finn Lowe. Lowe ahead to Clark. Clark changes fields, looks for Parton in the corner. Parton, one touch off two defenders, comes away with it himself. Good battle, sent all the way back to the U-32 end. Moore picks it up, and he'll just play it out for Hinchliff. Hinchliff on the far side. Hinchliff has to be surprised about all the space he's getting. O'Donnell with a 50-50 ball there, right in front of the keeper, and very near miss. Robinson did the right thing, coming right out to the very edge of the penalty area to make the play. Good play by Fahey to clear it out of the Thetford end. Oshanii now plays it back. Weiss gets in that passing lane and kicks it out of bounds. Gilman gets a brief break. He's been in on most of the more dangerous attacks for the Panthers this afternoon. Fahey tries to cross fields. Nice play by Maddox Heiss. On the far side, McLean making a run. Cutter Walker into the middle to Linehan. Linehan has time. Changes fields. Kopsko sends that one forward. Nice step up by Fahey again. Weiss tries to skip it over the defense. Here's Linehan. Pressured from behind by Zephyr Lowe. Lowe into the middle. Here's Parton. Back to Zephyr Lowe. Lowe crosses into the middle. Deflected away. Linehan's there. Linehan very composed, sending it forward. Nice takeaway by McLean. McLean taps to Zephyr Lowe. Lowe gets a boot on it, but little off the side of his foot, and it will be a pickup for Robinson. There's the play down the middle, punted into the U-32 end, and easy grab for Moore. Moore will dump it off to Hinchliff. Weiss. Nice touch to Kopsko. Looking forward to Finn Lowe. Three defenders all over him. Zephyr Lowe sends it forward. Finn and Robinson way out of the box makes a great play. Half a step less, and Finn Lowe would have dribbled around him and scored again. McLean will take the throw in. Alex Keene will check into the game for U-32. Zephyr Lowe with a through ball. On his horse is Heiss, and he can't make it there. Nice thought that time. By Lowe, looking for that through ball. Here's the free kick for Thetford. Kopsko gets first touch on it. A nice through ball from O'Donnell. looking for Weiss. Weiss weaving around him, and he's going to win. No, thought he was going to win a corner kick, but the defender bounced it off his foot, must be. And it will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Stepping up will be Hunter Clay, sophomore defender. Yeah, a young team and some strong. It will be Mitchell Parkman, junior defender. Parkman with a big boot. Over midfield. Hinchliffe is there to get first touch on it. Sending it back Thetford's way. Here's Weiss. Battling with Linehan. Weiss gets control. Through ball to O'Donnell. Deflected away by Parkman. Here's Heiss now. Heiss looking into the middle. Finds O'Donnell. Back to Weiss. Weiss with a cross. Keane with a nice deflection. Little spin on it and off target. Parkman will take the free kick. It's going to be a foul against Hayden Keene. Little bump in the back on Kopsko, who's going up for the header. Raiders have a lot of space. Kopsko now sizing up his teammates. Hooks went a little bit too much. Robinson is there to pick it up. Robinson with a big punt over midfield. First touch by Keene. Kopsko bumped Keene that time, no call. It was shoulder to shoulder, not elbow to back that time. Small difference, but it's a significant one. Nice move by Ben Clark. Carrying into the middle. He finds Finn Lowe. Lowe now moving it up. Good challenge by Thetford. Coming away with it was Paletta. Clark working against Linehan. Linehan heads it to his teammate, and this one goes over the sideline. It will be Thetford throw-in. Paletta will take it. Another throw-in. McGovern will step up for this one. Paletta will take this throw. Puts it into the box, tipped away, and over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for the Panthers. Subs checking in. Looks like Hayes, along with Bodak Turner back into the game. And Michael DuPont also. Yep. Good one, cleared away by McLean. Yes, it is Michael DuPont. Well, that's a good ball. But after the whistle, it'll be a free kick for the Raiders. DuPont in at the right wing position, giving Heiss a break. McLean ahead to Hayes. Hayes drops it back. Good field reversal onto the foot of Finn Lowe. Low to Kopsko. Kopsko looking ahead and nicely trapped down by Hunter Clay. Weiss was making a nice run, and if that ball had gotten by Clay, it would have been one-on-one with the keeper. Good touch by McGovern. Kopsko being pressured. Dew starting to fall. Kopsko lost his footing there. Bodak Turner with a cutback. McGovern was right there, though. Bodak Turner's going to get called for the foul. Ref's doing a good job keeping this one clean, under control. No real hard physical stuff. The real contact is mostly hands coming up and chicken wings, as I call them, where you extend those elbows to get some space. Ben Clark with some space, making a run, looking for Keane on the through ball. Fahey with a nice play to take that one away. Sends the long ball back. Moore waits for it. In the box. He'll pick it up. Gets it on the foot of Hinchliffe. McLean now with time. Looking down the line for DuPont. So tipped out of bounds by the Panthers. It will be a throw-in for McLean and the Raiders. Looking ahead for Weiss. Weiss to DuPont. Great move, great seal. DuPont with a nice shot. Deflected by Robinson. What a save. Excellent job by Justin Robinson, the junior goalkeeper. DuPont had just the right touch on that one, trying to go up and over. DuPont as a junior on JV last year, scored a boatload of goals in double figures. Very speedy. You'll see if he gets some open field action, he can turn on the Jets. Here's McLean with the throw-in. Nice cutback by the Thetford defender. Cutter Walker, I believe. Good header by Paletta. Here's Clark, though. Back to Lowe. Thetford very content to contain the backs of U-32, not over pursuing, if you will, and getting themselves out of shape. Here's Hinchliffe. Dispossessed. Nice takeaway by Aiden Keene. Clark is there. That center defensive midi spot to regain possession. Here's Fahey. Fahey looking ahead. Gilman making the run. Keene now. Looking for the 1-2 with Bodak Turner and can't get to that give and go ball. Nice thought. Luke Page preparing to check into the game for the Raiders. Hinchliffe now with time. Head to McLean. McLean to Bodak Turner. Bodak Turner through the defense. Oh, changes direction nicely. Finds DuPont. DuPont battles off the check. Here's McLean on the overlap. Nice slide tackle by McGovern. Into the middle and cleared out. McLean again with a cross. Some bending. Robinson is there, though. Keene putting the pressure on. Dumped off. On the boots of Fahey. Fahey sending the long ball forward. Here's a chance. The through ball is shot by Aiden Keene. A.J. Moore kept his line, was in good position, and handled that one easily. Ball coming through. Parkman gets rid of it. Tatro now with a lot of time. Tatro forward to Weiss. One time, one touch to Keene. And just barely rolls over the line. Nice stop by Weiss. Good effort by Alex Keene. Here comes Luke Page, junior, who will come in for DuPont at the right wing spot. Fahey will take the throw in for the Panthers. Looking at his target Perez and McGovern. Gilman gets first touch on it. Nice effort by Linehan, sending it forward. Page comes away with a loose ball. Here's Hayes now. Hayes with a through ball. Looking for Weiss in that striker spot. McLean crosses one in the middle. Nobody there for the Raiders. Finlow sends it forward. Weiss there. Bodak Turner with a nice turn. Looking for the reversal to Luke Page. This one gets through the defense. Pape over there guarding Page, I believe. Thrown on the far side is Cutter Walker. Hayes with a nice one touch. Gilman now up front with a turn. Linehan trying to send one long, looking ahead for Perez. Might have been deflected, no, just a little off the side of his foot. Tatro with the throw in. Here's Weiss. Weiss looking ahead for Hayes, deflected away. Good defense by Parkman. Said that a lot today. Parkman has done a great job with that center back spot. Maybe center defensive midi. Here's McLean with a cutback. Dumps it off. Weiss has some time. Looking ahead for Keene. Keene gets the right-footed shot off, deflected. And credit Hunter Clay for heading that one away. It will be a corner kick for the Raiders. Parton coming back into the game. It's like Kopsko coming into the game, and I believe Finn Lowe as well. Yes, coming also back into the game. Raiders setting up that short corner. Hayes and Bodak Turner. Bodak Turner with a nice one. Page is there. Good redirect. Parton with a shot. Oh, just wide right. Nice attempt on the one-timer. Got a lot of pace on that one. It will be a goal kick for Thetford. Nice boot for the Panthers. Hayes now outside to Page. Page back to Kopsko. To Hinchliff. A good challenge for the Panthers. Moore is there. Good hustle that time by Aiden Keene. Another one of the seniors here for the Panthers. Finlow now. Finds Tatro on the near side. Tatro. Nobody picking him up. Looking ahead to Lowe. Lowe with a through ball to Hayes. Hayes bounces it off Robinson. Here's Lowe again. Finds Hayes. Hayes back to Lowe. And what a nifty assist. And a great finish by Finn Lowe. As the Raiders go up 4-0. Raiders 4-0 now. And that was a well-timed goal. Excellent assist by Hayes. And I believe that's 2. 3 for Lowe. Here's Parton now on the near side. Oh, nutmegs. Fahey. There's another move by Parton. He's got a lane. Cross into the middle. Oh, nobody there at the far post. What a move by Parton. He is absolutely leveled on it. But what a setup. Great effort. Whoops. I think they forgot to start the clock downstairs after the goal. Almost. Resetting it to 16:15, I believe, was the official's request. There you go. That's 16:13. Pretty close. Here's the goal kick. Hinchliff turns the corner ahead to Hayes. Wodak Turner. On the other side. Here's Clark. Clark with the through ball looking for O'Donnell, but Robinson was ready to pounce on that one. He read that play, saw it coming, wanted no part of another O'Donnell sprint at him, so we got a head start to pick that through ball up. Clark with a nice header forward toward the Thetford end. Good strength by Linehan, battling for that 50-50 ball. Linehan again, acrobatic volley. Here's Clark. On the near side to Tatro. Tatro looking inside to O'Donnell again, a lot of pace. Steady hands by Robinson. No rebounds coming off Robinson. Booming punt by the junior goalkeeper. Hinchliff is there. Forward to Clark. Clark looking for the through ball to Parton, but stepping in his Fahey. Back to Finlow. A.J. Moore taps it to the far side to Kopsko. No, rather it's Hinchliff on the far side. Here's O'Donnell, one-on-one. He's dangerous. Stop and go. Oh, almost tacking on his third goal. Oh, he has three. His fourth goal, I should say. Does have the hat trick. That's right. I forget about the Hayes assist and the Maradona move as well. Battling is Lowe. Lowe ahead to Wodak Turner, and he's going to get whistled for the foul. So Finlow with goals 7, 8, and 9, or Finn O'Donnell rather, with goals 7, 8, and 9. Forgive if I said that wrong a couple times here. Finn O'Donnell up front, Finlow in the back. There's a nice blast. Good effort by Parkman. O'Donnell with goals 7, 8, and 9. Right next to each other on the roster, and I wrote it by the wrong person. Both Finns. Finn O'Donnell, the dangerous dorsal fin on the Shark, and Finlow, the dangerous tail fin on the Shark at that center back spot. Alex Keene back into the game. Zephyr Lowe with a nice through ball. Making the run is Page. Well defended on the far side. I think that was Cutter Walker. Dusk is making it difficult to be certain. Here's Hayes now. Into the middle. This reversal by Clark. Finlow to Zephyr. Zephyr with some nifty footwork. Reverses fields, finds Kopsko. Kopsko has time. Here's Page with the takeaway. Good battle on the far side by Cutter Walker. Ooh, they let him play on advantage. Here's Clark, another chip, and they got to get it under control now. So it's going to be a free kick for the Raiders. They let the first one go, playing advantage. That second one, they call. Had Clark kept his footing, they might have left a play on there too. And again, you don't want to be part of this four-man wall with Ben Clark blistering this one. Oh, he chips it. Nice effort looking for Zephyr Lowe. Just maybe a haircut above his head in his jump, and goes out of bounds. Parkman will take the free kick. Hayes gets a break. Tom Mangieri into the game. Hinchcliffe with a nice turn. And sends that one out of bounds. Throw in for the Panthers. I'm not seeing much of Oshaniyi, but he made that throw in for the Panthers. He was a pretty dangerous threat, especially on the throw-ins in that first half. Making the run is Clark. A lot of time, a lot of space. Into the middle, gets past the first Panther defender, crossed into the middle. It's hooking away from Robinson. Page is there. Diving header by Page. Good effort, and it's tipped off the keeper. Maybe a little bit dangerous. If Robinson had decided to kick that one away, Page would have been not too happy and probably sporting a new face tattoo. Topsko will run up and take this kick. Setting up on the far side, I think with Lowe. Mangieri, back to Kopsko. Bumped off the ball, keeps his feet. Lowe on the far side. Off the defender, sent back in by Mangieri. Good ball into the middle. Oh, nice thought that time by Heiss, looking for the one touch to Page. Well defended by Clark. This one goes out of bounds, and it will be off the Panthers. Mangieri will take the throw. Oh, is that Mangieri? Yes. Another throw for Mangieri. Looking for Page down the line. Clark now gets control. A rare dispossession. And but he's tripped after, so the Raiders will get it back. Thetford finally took it away from Clark, and they were going the other way, and the defender, who was already out of the play, caught his ankle and tripped him up. So Raiders take the free kick. Under 8 to go here. Raiders with a 4-0 lead, looking to improve their record to 4-0. Here's the ball. Into the middle. Redirected that time. I think it was by Zephyr Lowe. Robinson's there again. Here's Fahey. Looking long. Headed away nicely by Hinchcliffe. Heiss, little drop off to Zephyr Lowe. Here's a chance. Gilman with a through ball. That was close to offsides. Hinchcliffe holding up his hands. He agreed with me. But most defenders do agree those close ones are offside balls. Here's a takeaway. Long run, it's Kopsko. He's earning this one. And Heiss not getting the pepper he wanted on that one. Heiss has a big boot, just off stride on that one. I thought that was Kopsko. That might have been Page making that run on that far right side. So that's Kopsko there. No, that's Clark there. And Kopsko in the middle. Free kick for Thetford. It's a boomer into the box, and Moore does a good job getting some action, not giving up the rebound. Ball forward. It's going to be a handball. Keene volleyed it well, but he had his balance hand up and kicked it right into it. Mingieri on a foot race with Oshaniyi. Mingieri will get the throw in. Subs checking in. Looks like Michael DuPont back in, and Zach Parton will come in at the center defensive midi spot. Ben Clark's spot. Clark gets a rest after a typically strong performance for him. Would I turn in with a strong challenge, or let's see, was that? Well, that was Clark. Clark didn't come out. I guess Parton went into the center defensive midi spot. Clark may be one of the offensive center midi now. Here's the boot. It's in the danger zone and deflected. And it may be an own goal. But the closest Thetford Panther was number 10, Jake Gilman. He'll get credited for it. Raider fans, I apologize. We're going to watch the replay. And, yeah, OG, own goal. Once again, I think Gilman gets credit. Well, does Gilman get credit for it, or does the striker Parkman get credit for it? I think Parkman probably gets credited for it. We'll call it Parkman. He did, he put the ball on net and had the trajectory, so it is Parkman that gets credit for the goal. Parton sends one forward. The offensive end gets ahead on the return ball. Mingieri. There's the through ball from Heiss, and cleared out nicely by Cutter Walker. Mingieri, the senior, back. As I mentioned, transfer from Hartford, will take the throw in for the Raiders. He can zing it. He decides to go short, back to Parton. Parton crosses a nice one in. DuPont's there for the header. McLean sends it back in. Parton volleys it forward to DuPont. Here's McLean. McLean gets the shot off, keeps it low, doesn't get the pace he wants on it. Robinson with a short punt. Heiss's first touch there for the Raiders. Dumps it off for Hayes. Hayes cuts it back into the middle, back to Heiss. Boomed away by Parkman. It's going to be a free kick for the Raiders. Wodak Turner setting up to take it. Leaves it back. Here's the ball to Keene. Keene now. Pass the defender across into the middle. DuPont gets a foot on it, keeps it alive. Keene, powerful left. across the goal mouth and still in, though. Weiss there, dispossessed. Even Heiss, not Weiss. And Moore way up. Lets it come back to him. Clock ticking, waits for the challenge, finally picks it up. Why does the keeper do that, you might ask? Well, he's getting the defense out of position, giving his teammates more space. McLean does a good job keeping that one in bounds. Give and go to Parton. Parton dispossessed. Here's Linehan. Linehan with a nice field reversal. Mangieri lets it fly out of bounds, and he'll take the throw-in. Far side, here's Hayes. Hayes into the middle to Parton. Bodak Turner now making his run. Here's DuPont on the wing to Heiss, the give and go. DuPont comes away with it, gets the shot off. Oh, what a save by Robinson. Keene's there, and he finds the back of the net. Raiders go up 5-1. Let's watch that one again. Nice give and go, DuPont. Tough shot, saved by Robinson, but upper 90 for Alex Keene, the senior left winger. Raiders up 5-1. They've had some comfortable wins here in their first 4 matches. This one cleared away by Hinchcliffe. Here's Bodak Turner looking ahead to Heiss. Clock still not started here after the goal. Here's a chance. No offsides. Yes. There it is. I think the officials wanted that clock started. Should be less than 1 minute now. AJ Moore will take the free kick. I'll wait for the official game clock to match my clock, and then I'll start my clock. Parton with a good 50-50 challenge. Fearless. This one goes out of bounds. Mangieri will take the throw-in for the Raiders. Turner with a nice challenge. Keene looking forward for DuPont. Oh, and the official had the correct time, so that's going to do it. Your final score of this one is the U-32 Raiders 5, and the Thetford Panthers 1. Certainly like to thank our cameraman, Sammy Tucker, for his excellent work here, bringing you this action. And just wonderful to watch this U-32 team do their magic, because I'm telling you, they are strong. They've got some tough opponents coming up, though. And the Stowe Raiders, it's a battle for the Raider name. I believe Stowe bumped back down to Division III, but they don't play like a Division III team. They play like a powerhouse Division II team. So that's certainly going to be a challenge for U-32. And, of course, Montpelier, they've been to the state championship the last 2 years. They are on the docket for this U-32 Raider team. And certainly we can't forget about the Harwood Highlanders, a very strong program this year. A lot of people's favorite to win boys Division II soccer. So strong Central Vermont contingent, certainly. So again, I'd like to thank you for joining us here in the CBTsport.net program. I'd like to thank all our sponsors, Community National Bank, certainly Noel W. Johnson. Thank Dr. Koch,